Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another vlog. We are on the way to the gym right now. It is about 4:30 in the morning, and we had a cold front move here into Central Florida, and it is currently 45 degrees. And yes, I'm in a sleeveless shirt, but I do have a hoodie to put on when I get out of the car. So we're gonna go hit the gym today. Is a pole day, so I'll show you guys a little bit of that workout. We're gonna do a whole weekend vlog. We're starting our day with the Alani little energy drink. This one's called Strawberry Sunrise, I think it is. I've never tried this one, so it's pretty good. I like this one. I actually picked these up at Aldi. I prefer Ghost, but I just grabbed this real quick from Aldi last night so I could have it for the morning on the way to the gym. All right, so we're at the studio to hit right now, and we have 3 classes and 1 private, possibly 2 privates. And then that's it for our day, but we're gonna do our own little workout after all that. Lift and alternate for 5. Right foot, left foot. Keep your eye on your pelvis, so watch your pelvis isn't shifting from side to side. All right, guys, we are done with classes. We are done with our workout. We're gonna head downtown to Park Avenue, one of my favorite little spots, because I want to hit Lululemon. I'm looking for a bag, maybe some new clothes, and then I'm gonna take myself out to lunch. We're gonna do a little solo date, so let's go downtown and treat ourselves. So the place that I wanted to go for lunch is closed. It was like this little French bistro, and I absolutely loved it there. But I have to say, every time I went, it was like dead. So I'm not surprised that it closed. But one of my other favorite places is moving into that spot. So good for them, because that's a good location. But now I don't know what I'm going to do for lunch. So we're going to see if we can find somewhere else to go for lunch. Happy Sunday, guys. So today is going to be our big reset day because we have the day off. So we have a lot of stuff that we're going to try to get done. I like to try to do everything on Sunday so I can set myself up for the week, and it just makes my week go really smoothly if I have everything ready to go. Just because I am so busy, I have 2 jobs, I'm going to school. During the week, I literally have very few moments of downtown, so it's better for me to get everything set up and ready to go. That being said, we are here at Aldi, so we're gonna hit up Aldi, do our grocery shopping, and we're gonna do some meal prepping today too. I just got back from church, just finished church, so we're gonna get busy on our errands for today. So I'm gonna start using Sunday as my like long run day. So today was the first Sunday that we're doing that because we're starting our training for our half marathon, which is gonna be in December. I only did 1.5 miles today. The big loop around this park is 1.5 miles. So it's a good gauge because if I want to do a 5K, I can just do this loop like twice. So it'll be a good way for me to kind of keep track of that as well. It's usually not a lot of people walking or running. Most people are using the other facilities. There's a lot of frisbee golf here, a lot of frisbee golf. Basketball courts, tennis courts, people mostly using those. Soccer field, like way over there. So most of those facilities get used. Not a lot of people walk and running, so it's a good place to come out and run. Not worry about like bumping into people. But we did our 1.5 miles, less than 30. Not great, but not bad. Since we're just starting out our running journey again after many years of not running. And then right now we're taking the doggies for a walk. The doggies need their exercise too, but the problem is they just want to stop and smell everything. So we don't get a lot of exercise with them. Okay, I just finished my run and took a shower, and I'm gonna get my laundry going while I work on all the other stuff I need to do for the week ahead. So laundry, number one. I tend to wear the same clothes over and over and over again, especially when I go to the gym, because of how comfortable they are, how they move. I keep trying to find similar pieces, and I'm just not being very successful with that. I spend a lot of money on athletic wear, and I would say probably 80% of it I don't actually ever wear. Which is really bad. I usually donate it, give it away to people if it doesn't work out for me. So it's not being wasteful, but it's really hard for me to find because I'm so tall. I'm 6'4". I'm a big guy. I'm trying to lose weight. So like it's really hard for me to find cuts that are meant for bigger guys. I love Lululemon. I used to work there, but their cuts are all very small. They're for small cut guys. Their stuff does not fit bigger people. Even if you go up to like XL, XXL, the cuts, they're just not made for bigger guys, especially taller guys. They're 7-inch shorts. I can't believe they're 7 inches because they are super short. If you look at the video of me running, those are a 7-inch inseam short. And they're like riding up like the old school like 1980s like run shorts guys used to wear. I have other gym shorts that are 7 inches that hang just above the knee, and I have no issues. So I think Lululemon sizing is a little skewed. But we're gonna get started on laundry right now. For my laundry, I always do a little bit of the liquid. This is kind of like the Gain Fleeing one that smells like April-y freshy. And then I add 1/4 to 1/2 a scoop of this OxyClean. This eliminates tough odors. So especially for like my gym equipment. For my gym clothes, it really helps to get kind of the sweaty, musky odors from working out. So I don't do much because I mix it with the liquid laundry detergent. So probably 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup, depending on the size of the load that I have. I only have a small load today because I just did laundry, but we gotta do it again because there's some things in here I need for the week ahead. My full-time job, I have a jacket that I wear like pretty much every day because they want us to wear uniforms. And the shirt that we're supposed to wear irritates me. I have eczema. So anything that comes in contact with my skin, if my skin doesn't like it, I break out like crazy. Those shirts, I washed them multiple times. Something in the fabric or the way the fabric is, I don't know, it irritates my skin, so I can't wear them. So I wear a jacket over like polos, and then the jacket is like branded to my company. So it's kind of still like uniform. Anyways, I have to wash that because I wash it once a week because I wear it pretty much 4 to 5 days. So every weekend, I try to wash that so that it's fresh and clean for the weekend. All fresh and clean. Dressed up. Not dressed up, but you know. B should be home soon. We're gonna go out to dinner. But I thought I would share with you guys my Lululemon haul. So I went into Lululemon specifically looking for one item, and I purchased, I think, 5 items. And on top of that, the one item that I wanted, they didn't have. So I had to order it online anyways. I went to a Lululemon that's a little bit more local to me, which I showed you guys a little clip of. And then the bag that I wanted, they didn't have. But she said they might have it at a different location. But it's a mall at an area of Orlando that I absolutely refuse to go to unless I need to, because the traffic over there is absolutely horrendous. It is a mall where a lot of tourists, a lot of foreigners come and go to because it is a high-end luxury mall. All the major designers are there. Dior, Louis Vuitton, Hermes. So a lot of people that come, especially from like Brazil, will go there because they can get bags a little bit more affordable, I think. So they don't know where they're going. Traffic is a nightmare, so I try to avoid that at all costs. Anywho, that's besides the point. So I bought I'm on a brown kick. Pink used to be my color, and I used to buy everything in pink, like literally everything in pink. But I'm trying to get away from that, and I've decided that I'm going more neutral, so more like tans, beiges, grays, and brown. And I really love this kind of like deep chocolatey brown. In fact, the bag that I want is literally like the same color. So I got the hat. The bag that I want is this 13-liter slouchy bag. I'll post a picture of it right here. I want a really good kind of casual sling bag. Not so much like a crossbody. I don't want like a small crossbody because I'm like I said about earlier, I'm a big guy. So a lot of those crossbodies just look ridiculous on me. Like the guys that wear the fanny packs, I hate that look. Like wear them across the body. I hate that look so much. And especially like for me, it looks ridiculous. So I wanted something that's a little bit bigger, a little slouchier, that can hang a little lower towards my waist and be a little bit more of like a messenger bag kind of a style, or like a hobo. So this one looks really promising. I saw some reviews on YouTube. It looks really good. So I ordered that online. When it comes in, I'll show you guys. The other thing I ordered online, which I literally just told you guys I wasn't sure I loved these, but these are the shorts that I wore in the run video. And these are the 7-inch, I believe they're called the Pacer. Linerless. They don't have a liner. I'm not a fan of liners. I'm just not a fan of liners. When I lived up north and I used to run outside a lot, like in the cold, I would wear liners just because it was so cold. But here in Florida, it's so hot, and I would rather, frankly, have a little breeze blowing up there. So I ordered these in a deep purple, like plum color. I really do like the design of these. My only complaint, having now run in them, is that they ride up while you're running. So I think I would use these more for just like gym workout or more like a casual thing. But I do kind of really like them. Once I lose a little weight, they're gonna fit perfectly. Right now they fit good, but they're a little bit tight. So once I get to my goal weight, these will be perfect. So I ordered these in plum. I ordered the bag. Those are on the way. I bought the hat in the store. I bought this little pouch. I'm looking for something, so in my work bag, I always carry this vintage Dior case, and this has pretty much like all of my cosmetic type of stuff. I really should do a what's in my bag video. I have loved those. I used to watch them years ago when YouTube was like very like in its infancy and people were doing those. I loved those videos. So I'm so happy that those have come back and are trending again. So I might actually do one. But this holds kind of cosmetic stuff. So I always keep like a little deodorant, some fragrance, lip balms, hand cream, hand sanitizer, like that kind of stuff in here. But I wanted a separate little bag that I'm gonna kind of make almost like an emergency kit. So things like aspirin, Band-Aids, just kind of little stuff like that, you know, Tide pen, that kind of stuff, hand wipes, hand sanitizer, Clorox wipes, like that kind of stuff that sometimes you want and nobody has. I usually have them. They're all in like the bottom of my bag because if I put all of that into that Dior case, it's like full and it's like so heavy. So I wanted something that can kind of separate out. The Dior will be all of like the kind of cosmetic stuff. So like hand cream, fragrances, that kind of stuff. And then this one's gonna be kind of like just, I guess like emergency, daily essential kind of stuff. I get migraines, so one thing I always have to keep on me is some kind of like pain reliever, some kind of headache medicine. So I bought that. I thought that was cute, and it's in the brown, so it's gonna match the bag. And then I can just dump this into my work bag or into the sling bag. And last but not least, so when I was in Lululemon months ago before Christmas, I tried this jacket on. And it was in this color, and I fell in love, and I regret that I didn't buy it. I have a Pilates student who works at the Lululemon that I shop at, and when she went back to the store, I told her about the blue jacket. When she went back to the store, they were all sold out. So when I went in there yesterday, she showed me this one, and it's the same jacket. They only have it in black. It has a hood. It's really lightweight, stretchy kind of nylon. So I thought this will be really good for runs when it's like a little colder, maybe it's rainy. Look at the stretch on that. It'll be really good for me to teach in because the people that are working out in my Pilates classes, they get very hot and sweaty. So I usually have the air and fans on, but because I'm not working out and I'm kind of standing there or walking around, I get cold very easily. So when I teach, I usually wear some sort of a jacket or like a hoodie. So I think this will be really good for teaching in as well. It was kind of expensive, I'm not gonna lie. But I also like that because it's that nylon material, I can kind of fold this up and put it in like a bag, and it's not gonna take up a lot of space, but then it's also not gonna look like wrinkled and disheveled like a hoodie would. So good purchase here. Some other things I picked up this week were some stuff from Dior. So I got my Dior face cleanser. I used the on-off cleanser, and then I just picked up the new the balm. This is the balm. This can be used anywhere. You can use this lips, face, hands, body, whatever. People rave about this, so I kind of wanted to try it. It's expensive for a cream, you guys, but the packaging is super cute, so that's gonna go in. And then I got the cleanser. That was pretty much it. But I gotta say, this lip balm feels really, really good. When I visited Charleston, I came across this brand called the Old Whaling Company. They do handmade soaps, body butters, and bath bombs, and stuff like that. This was the Floral Coat, so it's supposed to be like a very floral, sea salty kind of scent, and I really love this. And honestly, guys, when I wear this, I get so many compliments. People are always like, what are you wearing? It smells so good. The texture of these are amazing. They're so hydrating and creamy without being like greasy. So I'm currently also on like a Magnolia kick, so I'm buying a bunch of Magnolia stuff. You guys, when something gets in my head, I become like fixated on it and I want like everything. So Magnolias are very important to me because my grandmother was a very important person and very influential person in my life, and she had a magnolia tree in her yard. And I used to sit under the magnolia tree and hang out with and talk with friends. I used to sit under the tree and read, or just like kind of chill, like with my back up against the tree. So the scent of magnolias, you know, scent's very powerful. It really invokes a lot of memories. So magnolia really invokes a lot of memories of time that I spent at my grandmother's house. We used to clip off the magnolias and let them float in a bowl of water in her house, and they would fill the whole house with the scent of magnolia. So something recently was like, I'm on this like magnolia kick. I think I'm gonna get a magnolia tattoo soon, maybe for my birthday, as a way to kind of like honor my grandmother. So I looked at a couple places, and the old Whaling Company has a magnolia scent. So I got the Big Body Butter, the Travel Body Butter, and then their soap. And the it smells so good. It just smells like really fresh and clean, and a little floral without it being like too girly. They are only in Charleston, I believe, but they ship everywhere. So definitely check them out. Their soaps are amazing. They last forever. We went to Charleston in September, so 5 months ago. And the soap that I bought then, I use it pretty regularly, and it's still like at least half its size. They lather really good without drying the skin, and they leave like just a very clean scent on the skin. And then the body butters are absolutely amazing. So definitely check them out. They're called Old Whaling Company. I don't know if you can really see it at the top. Old Whaling Company. But amazing. And the owners are super cute. I met them when I was in the store in Charleston, and they always send you little notes when you order stuff. So definitely check them out. All right, Brian's gonna be home soon, so I definitely want to get my meal prep done before he gets home. So what we're gonna make is a tofu curry dish. I was planning on making my own curry, which is why I bought the coconut milk, the cumin, and the ginger. I went to 2 different places and could not find curry powder, which I thought we had, or garam masala. We actually live near a bunch of ethnic grocers, so we have a couple Spanish grocers, a couple Asian grocers, and then we also have an Indian and Caribbean market. I could have went to the Caribbean Indian market, probably would have found it. But honestly, guys, I've already run out of time with everything I wanted to get done today. However, while I was at Aldi, they had this tikka masala curry sauce. So it has ginger and curry in it. So we're going to keep what I bought for another time, and we're going to use that sauce, and it'll just make it easier. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is drain and press our tofu to get all the moisture out of it. The recipe that I was going to do, I was thinking about pan frying the tofu, but I think I'm just going to throw it in the air fryer because it'll just be faster. So we've pressed the tofu. You guys, I used to cook tofu dishes all the time. It's been a long time. All right, but, oh, I didn't mention this. I'm going back to being vegetarian. All right, so we press this. The point is we want to try to get as much moisture out of here as possible. And then I don't want it super like overcooked, but we kind of want to get a little bit more like a firmer cooked texture with the tofu. So we're gonna put this in the air fryer so I can get started on all of the other parts of the dish. All right, to a pan, we're gonna add some olive oil. You guys, I just showed you a neat little chef hack to dicing onion that's super easy. And I forgot to push record. Anyways, to our oil, we're adding an onion. I was gonna add some garlic, but my boyfriend used up my garlic without telling me that he did. Otherwise, I would have bought more at the store. Alright, we're gonna do 1 zucchini. In kind of like cubes, little quarters. So we're gonna do slices, and then we're gonna quarter the slice. Add that to the pan with the onion and the oil. I don't want to overcook the zucchini. I just kind of want to brown it. I like the texture of my vegetables to be kind of like crispy, al dente, not quite all the way cooked through. I hate soggy food. So we just want to kind of brown up the zucchini a little bit, and not like overcook it. Alright, to this, we're gonna add about half a bag of spinach. That was very messy. So at this point, we want to just cook down the spinach. Again, not overcooking it. We don't want no wilty, soggy ass spinach. So just cook it down a little bit. And this is good for my veggies. So I'm gonna take the temperature down. And we're gonna add in the remainder of the ingredients. Alright, so the tofu looks pretty good. You can see how it got a little bit brown just in the air fryer. We're gonna add that into the pan with the spinach, zucchini, and onion. And I just want to stir this gently so I don't break up the tofu. And this will help the tofu just get a little bit more brown. To this, we're going to add a can of diced tomatoes with the juice. Looking good. Last thing we're going to add are some peas. These are already steamed and cooked, so I'm putting them in last, so again, they don't get mushy. I want them to kind of hold a little bit of their texture. And then last but not least, we're gonna add the curry sauce. I'm probably just gonna do half of this container because this has a lot of like salt and stuff I don't wanna use. So we're gonna put that in, mix it up, let everything heat up real well, and then we'll try it out. Okay, there she is. I think she looks good. Let's give it a taste. Okay. I wanted some peas, some zucchini, a little try of everything. Make sure it's not too hot. Now, like I said, I would have preferred to make my own curry sauce. I had a recipe that I created years ago that I was going to do, but I wasn't able to find all of the ingredients. So hope this jar one works out. Pretty good. Okay, pretty good. My sauce would have been better. I think the only thing it's missing is some kind of sweetness. So I might mix in a little honey or something to kind of sweeten it up. You can serve this over rice, like a jasmine rice or quinoa. I was going to do quinoa, but I just kind of want something really simple for the week. So I didn't want to like have a bunch of carbs and all of that. So I'm just going to have this because it has a lot of protein. It has some carbs because of the zucchini and the peas. We've got some protein in there because of the peas, the spinach, the tofu. So yeah, pretty good. I'm happy with that.